Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests. We left off yesterday at MNDY and GENI. If you guys have chart requests, you guys can get those over here in the live request thread. I'm going to open that back up on Monday. We're just going to finish up here. We have a few more names, probably 10 to 15 names we're going to go through. We got Robinhood on this list, ACN, BE, BMNR, okay, we're HBAR, Arrow, AKT, okay, some good cryptocurrencies, good stocks we'll be covering here in this video. So we left off right here at MNDY and GENI. So we're going to start right here with AU. AU is a gold. It looks like a stock that has to do with gold. So if you look at gold, it's been coming down. Right, we called the top of gold back up here at like 56, 55, 5600. It had a sell signal right here in February. Okay, and this thing has just gone down about, I don't know, 30%. So gold's an interesting trade right now. It's sitting right here at the yearly moving average. So the yearly moving average is the 1 year moving average. Personally, I like to buy my assets at the 4 year moving average. Okay, that's in my opinion, the best time to buy things like gold. The last time it hit the blue line was back here at around 1700. So if you want to start a position here at the yearly moving average, I would wait for the green dot confirmation here on the weekly. But this thing looks very weak. People just aren't really interested in gold and silver like they were. It had a really nice run right off our signal back here in 2025. Again, our goal is to buy when the wave is down here, given a green dot, which the wave is down here. It's just not given a green dot yet. So again, just wait on that signal for AU. Again, once the green dot pops, that's when, hey, the momentum is shifting into our favor. Okay, again, that last time that happened was in January of 2025. This stock was trading at $23, and it went all the way up to $130. So that's a big move over the last year. I just wouldn't try to time the bottom right here. It looks very weak. Okay, at least wait for the signal there on AU. We also got CEG. This is an energy company. This one does have a signal down here, so we've had a couple of them. We had one right back here at 260. This one's coming here at 250. Yeah, this one looks very, it looks interesting. I mean, if you want to buy it here, I don't think this is a bad spot. Again, it's a better spot than up here at $400. It's pulling back. It's still quite a ways off that 4 year, but it does have the signal, so we would be adding to the position or starting a position here if we were trading CEG. Again, a lot of those names ran really hard last year, and now they've corrected. So the signal is showing up. So again, we got to be bullish. If you're going to trade that signal, you want to use a stop loss right there at like 228. That's just a low from a couple weeks ago. OLN. OLN does have the signal. I like this one a lot better. This one has the signal. Again, we're consolidating down here. Is this an oil and gas company? Let me look this up really quick. So if you guys are in the Discord, you guys do have access to this feature over here, this research tool over here in the Discord. You just type in /info and then type in OLN, which is the ticker. Okay, and that will pull up the information about the stock. So they are actually a process in the industrial specialties. I don't really know what that means. Okay, engages in the manufacturing of chemical products. Okay, it operates through the following. So they sell like fertilizers and things like that, chlorine, methane, stuff like that, stuff that people make chemicals with. So it's a chemicals company. This thing's way down. Okay, this thing's way off the top up here at 67. Does this thing have a dividend? Let me go ahead and see real quick if they pay a dividend. Some of these chemical companies will pay dividends. OLN, I'm just looking this up on my other screen right now. They do pay a dividend of 3%. So negative PE ratio, that's not very good, but that looks interesting. I'd be a buyer this year off the signal. They do have earnings coming up, but things very beaten up. We like it down here. We like cheap stocks. What else we got? LYB. That's a plastic manufacturer, LYB. Thanks for letting me know what these are. That one also has the signal. So yeah, we'd be buying down here. The last time we got a signal with the wave down here, we got 3 of them back here at around 45 to 40. Okay, it went all the way up to 80. So that does look good. The green dot, I'd be a buyer of that. OXY. These oil and gas companies are starting to break out again. We got the war heating up again and stuff like that. So that's really good for oil and gas. It does have the signal. So if I was playing that green dot, I would use a stop loss right there at around $49. 49 would be your stop loss. If it comes back down and breaks it, okay, you want to sell it. But right now, OXY actually looks really good here. I'd be a buyer of that. If you guys missed the watch list, that was posted on Friday. This video's dropping here probably a little bit after it, but we just did drop our watch list over here in the watch list tab, so you guys can check that out over here inside the Discord after this video. But OXY looks pretty good. SEI. And OXY is also trading right there on the 4-year average, that blue line. Okay, looks very interesting. Here's SEI. SEI, crypto, this thing's just been absolutely annihilated. Will it bounce? We'll see. Okay, if it's going to bounce, it's going to bounce here pretty soon because it has the monthly alert. As long as that holds on to 4 cents, it looks pretty good here. Doesn't have the signal yet. You could wait for that weekly, but guys, I think crypto is about to get a run up into the end of the year, so these names should see a bounce here at these levels. Just looking for the signal there on SEI. For the weekly, we got Algorand. Algorand's just been melting down. Like, crypto has just been awful the last 10 months, right? We are in a nasty, nasty bear market. I got stopped out on my Algorand. As long as this thing holds on to 0.079, okay, that's the low from back here in March. You don't want to see that level break. You want to see that green dot pop up here in the next couple of days. We got Robinhood. Robinhood is still hanging in there. No red dot yet. It popped up today, but it's not there anymore. Okay, the green dot came right here at 70. We traded this one up here to 120. As long as that can hold on to 90, I think it looks good. It should continue on, but if it breaks down below 90, I would definitely sell it. Have your stop loss set at $90. If 90 breaks, you're out of the trade. INTU, this one still looks good. Okay, got a few signals back here, sold off really hard on its earnings. Okay, I think this one's very undervalued. This one's sitting down here at a 2020 low. That's a 6-year low. Okay, down here just under 300 bucks. I think INTU looks really good. I think the bottom's in for this one right here at 253. It has the weekly signal, no monthly yet, but look at that. This thing went down for like 2 years. Okay, from, well, about a year, from 2025 all the way here. That's a year of pulling back. Normally after a stock pulls back for a year, it does get some buyers. 250 is going to be the level we're watching here. That's the bottom there from June. I like that one too. I'd be a buyer of that as well. ACN. This one kind of went against us on its earnings, but it is getting a lot of it back. I started a position on this around 160, came down to 120. It did give the signal last week. Okay, so as long as the dot is green, we're still bullish on this. Okay, look for that one to recover next week as well. A lot of these software plays have been really beaten up. Software plays like ACN, like INTU, that's another software play, like CRM, right? All these software companies have been absolutely annihilated here in this AI run because apparently investors think AI is going to take over these companies, which it very well could. Okay, but I mean, these stocks are very, very beaten up. So if they are going to recover, these levels, okay, look very good, and I do believe they will recover. They're huge companies. CRM's a $140 billion company making $11 billion a quarter, right? Down from 370 all the way down here to 70. ACN, same thing, was up here at 400. It's sitting at 150. So we like these levels a lot. These are looking like big macro bottoms here. For long-term swing traders like us. So I like all those names. LCX is also down here giving a monthly alert. Again, crypto, look at this. Last time we did this was back here in 2023. Boom, we bottomed and we ripped. So everyone's conditioned to think, hey, we're just going down, we're just going down, we're just going down. But as soon as that tide turns and we flip, okay, these moves happen very, very fast back to the upside. So if you believe in LCX, that one has a green dot here. I'd be buying it. If I believed in the company, I'd be buying it. I mean, it's at an all-time low. Okay, the lowest price you've ever gotten it is right now. Okay, and it has a green dot. Okay, I'd rather buy some names that are a little more established, like a Chainlink or an Ethereum here, just because those names have proven themselves. LCX, pretty newer project. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's trading at the lowest price it's ever been. So you got to be a buyer down here at these levels. We got BE, Bloom Energy, also red here, up here at 310. Yeah, we called the top on that. We said to sell. Okay, this thing's coming down now. I would not touch that. I'd be short BE here. BMNR, this is good, right? We like Ethereum here. It's got the green dot. We're very bullish on BMNR here. Ethereum is also looking very bullish here as well. If Ethereum goes up, BMNR goes up. BMNR is... this is Tom Lee's Ethereum treasury company. So when Ethereum goes up, this stock goes up. So if you're playing like options or something like that, this looks really good down here at these levels. We also got PSFE. And again, if you guys got those chart requests, you guys can download those over here. I'm sorry, you could put those in right here in the live request thread. If you guys don't have the trading indicators that we're talking about here today, those can be downloaded here in the trading indicator tab. If you guys want to learn more about our trading strategy and our indicators, I have a free trading course over here in the Discord. The Discord link is down in the description below. And PSFE, that one's green. That one looks good. Still pumping up here. This thing's been a rug pull, but again, hopefully you do your fundamental analysis. I don't know what all these stocks do and stuff, but again, we trade the technicals here. So when we get the green dot like we did there at 6, we want to buy. The dot is green, so we'd be holding this one. I put a stop loss right there at around 750. LAES. coming down. That one needs the signal on the weekly. We got SCI, we already covered. File, and you said, I think the other one was Zcash. Filecoin's just ugly, man. Just all-time lows. All-time lows. The lowest price this thing has ever been. This thing was up here at $240 back in 2021. It's sitting at 76 cents. So a lot of these cryptos, they do look like scams right now. Okay, but that doesn't mean we can't reverse and go back up. Okay, so again, everyone's so conditioned to be bearish right now. This is the best time to be buying these assets. Again, if you believe in Filecoin, if you believe in what it does, okay, again, the dot is green here on the monthly. We're ranging right here between 70 and 90 cents. I'd be a buyer of it down here off the green dot. Zcash. Zcash, I'd be a seller of up here. I just don't want to buy it up here. We got a red dot right here at 660. We had a red dot right here in November at 750. It's creeping back up. At least put a stop loss on this one at like 450. If it breaks 450, I would sell it. Okay, not my favorite. Obviously had a huge move here off these signals down here in March of last year at $30. That was a 2,000% gain for Zcash. But in my opinion, the move has already happened. So as long as it can hold on to 450, it looks okay though. But I would rather buy like Filecoin. HBAR, Arrow, and AKT. HBAR still needs the green dot. We've looked at this a couple times this week. It just needs a green dot. Okay, still sinking, still falling, still in a bear market, bear market, bear market. Looking for that signal there on HBAR for a place to add or a place to start a position. Aerodrome, this one's still green as well. It's holding on to that 9 EMA very, very nicely. This one needs a stop loss at like 45 cents. As long as 45 cents holds, if we can close the week right here and open up green next week, you should see some continuation on Arrow. The red dot has not popped up yet, so as long as the dot is green, we're bullish. We're bullish on Aerodrome as long as it holds on to 44, 45 cents. If that level breaks, right, we're probably heading for more, for lower prices. Okay, but we need to hold on to 44 there. We bought this one at like 37 cents. Okay, and it ripped up here to around 60. We're looking for the continuation to the upside here on Aerodrome here with that green dot still showing. We got AKT. AKT's coming down. So again, sell signal came right here at around 82. Now it's sinking. Okay, now it's sinking. Now you need to wait for another green dot. CFG. It's a crypto. CFG coming down. Okay, again, red dot back here at 28 cents. Now it's falling. It broke below the 9 EMA there. Okay, you need the green dot on CFG. You got Pepe, the meme coin that everybody loved here back at 0.003 cents, but now no one's talking about it. It does have a green dot, so again, that green dot is just indicating like, hey, this level right here, that low from a couple weeks ago, looks like a potential bottom. What we need to see is this thing break out over the 9 EMA and continue on this way. Okay, so again, if you're buying here, okay, you bought right there at 0.00003. If you're buying down here, you're buying at 0.000028, getting your average cost down, buying as long as the wave is down here, and selling when the wave comes back up here. Again, I don't know when the wave's going to come back up here, but when it does, that's when we take profits, okay? A red dot up here is where we sell. Green dots down here is where we just continue to build our positions. This has been the worst bear market I have seen in 10 years of being involved in crypto. So, yeah, it's been brutal for all of these names. I don't think all of these names are going to survive. That's why I always encourage you guys to buy great assets at great prices, not gamble on meme coins, not gamble on altcoins. Buy great assets. Treat it like you're buying a farm, okay? You wouldn't go buy a house without knowing anything about it or that didn't produce any income. Okay, you would want to buy a great asset that was producing income, that was fixed up, right, that had potential to grow over the years. So it's the same thing when you're buying stocks in crypto. We don't gamble on meme coins. We don't do any of that. Okay, we buy great assets at great prices. GDRX. That one's breaking out over the 50. So I sold half my position right here at around 315. But that's breaking out here. That's going to close the week very nicely. I think that one's going to continue to make a push up here to $4 to $5. I wouldn't buy that one here because, again, we were buying down here at like $2. Okay, but now this thing is looking like it wants to continue going up. So I like this one a lot above 270. As long as it holds 270, it's very bullish. As long as we maintain that orange line there, it looks very good. What else we got here? AKT, we covered. GDRX, STRL. Sterling Infrastructure, again, red dot came back here in May, $900, it's coming down. Okay, now we're waiting for the wave to get back down here and give us a green dot. That might not be for 5-6 months, okay, but your profit taking opportunity was up here at around 900 to 1,000. AGX, same thing. Red dot, MACD's crossed over, everything's pointing down. I wouldn't touch that. VICR, same thing. All just coming down. Okay, those all should have been sold on their red dots. Okay, this one doesn't have a red dot yet, so this one we'd be looking for continuation. This could pull back all the way to 14 and still be bullish. I like this one as long as it holds on to 12 bucks. Okay, this is probably your best request. It has the monthly alert too. I'd sell those other three. I'd sell these three, and I'd be a buyer or a holder of CLBT. CLBT gave you the buy signal down here. Okay, this is where we want to be buying when the wave is down here. That came right there in April at $12. Okay, so you're up on the position. You just want to maintain those gains. So if you get a red dot, set a stop loss. But as of right now, that one still looks bullish. Don't know that I'd start a position here, but I'd definitely be holding my position. Soundhound's still looking interesting down here. This one got a signal back here in April. That came at $6. Okay, it pulled back here, back to 6. So up above that 580 level. Looks good. Again, easy stop loss right there at 580. Right, we got the signal here. It pumped up, came back down. Now it's testing it again. What do we want to see? We want to see the green dot there on the weekly. They have earnings coming up here in a couple of weeks. And again, they're down big. Okay, red dot came back here in October. If you didn't sell at 19, you're probably not feeling very good right now. Okay, but now it's the time to feel good about buying. Okay, I'd look for a green dot there on Soundhound to take that on NEX crypto. Wait for the green dot on Soundhound. NEX, this one's too new. So if there's no data on my chart, I can't tell you anything about it. ADBE. And if there's no data, it just means it's too new, right? A chart needs data, right? It needs price action to give you these signals. Adobe's breaking out. Another software company here breaking out over the 9. So that actually looks decent here above 200. I personally think these guys' business is screwed, but if you believe in the company long term, I like it here with a stop loss at 210. That is breaking out, though. I would be a buyer of that with a stop loss at 210. Baba, same thing. Baba's breaking out here as well. Had a nice move there from last week. Got the green dot here on the weekly. Okay, we like that one here above 107. About 105 on a stop loss if you want a stop loss there. If it breaks down below 105, you'll see the red dot pop up. Okay, but as long as it holds on to 105, it looks good. CRM, we talked about that one a little bit already, but it does have a green dot. It is breaking out here over the 9. Looks really good. CRM looks really good. So I think there's going to be a rotation, guys, out of these chip stocks like Intel, and it's going to go into some of these other names, like these software names that are very beat up. Okay, CRM very beat up. Down here from 370 all the way down here to a $170. Okay, I think this one looks very strong here above 150. As long as it holds 150, it looks good. Figure, FIGR. That one has a green dot as well. We'd be a buyer of that one down there at 29. CPRT. That one's sinking to the floor. So that one's over here at the lows back here from 2022. Okay, so I mean, if you believe in this project, if you believe in the company, you're buying it at a 4-year low right now. Okay, I think this one looks good. Again, I don't know anything about the company, anything about what they do, but on the from a technical standpoint, buying something at the lowest price in 4 years is typically a good sign. If you want to wait for the actual bottom, I would wait for the monthly for absolute confirmation. But that looks like it could probably come all the way down to 22. But buying here in this range for the long term, I think looks like a really good spot. These guys make a pretty decent amount of money. CRPT. /info CRP. So if you guys want to use this info tool, you just type in /info CRPT. Okay, and it will tell you, it will pull up all this information so you can see the overview of what it is. That's not the right. /info CRPT stock. Let's see if that pulls that up. So you could toggle between, hey, what does it do? And like the numbers, you can see the 52-week range. Yeah, it's not going to pull it up. So for some reason, that's not. Oh, CPRT. I'm dyslexic or something. CPRT. So I was typing in the wrong ticker. It works for stocks and crypto. So here's the stock right here. It's a retail trade company. Copart engages in the provision of online auctions and vehicle remarketing services. The firm offers vehicle sellers a full range of services to process and sell vehicles primarily over the internet. They have an income statement here, right? They got positive cash flow, total assets $10 billion. Cash flow looks positive. Okay, the operating cash flow is 1.8. So this actually looks pretty good. This actually looks pretty interesting. I have no idea until now what they really did, but looks like they're in the car industry, and the car industry's just been getting hammered. As you could see, things way down. But it looks interesting down here, right? I'd love to buy names that I want to own long term at a 4-year low. Okay, if Tesla was down at a 4-year low, if Amazon was down at a 4-year low, if Microsoft, right, I would want to be buying those companies. It should be the same thing with this. You should fully believe in this company right now, and then just wait for your signal there on the weekly. OKLO. So this one's back to its 4-year. This is one that everyone was excited about back here in October at $200, saying it would never go down. It would never go down. Okay, it came all the way back here to the 4-year. So I actually like this one here at the 4-year. Again, this is just a company, though, that doesn't make any money, right? Zero revenue, zero revenue, zero revenue. So I don't normally buy companies that don't have any revenue because they're not making any money. So how do you value it? But this is a nuclear energy play. So if you want to play it, I'd wait for the signal. This one came right here at around 50. It's down here to 40 after it went up to 85. Okay, just look for the next one. AMBA. This one's very choppy right now. I'd stay away from that. And that's it, folks. So that's it for this week. I will open this up again on Monday. We will continue on with requests. We do chart requests Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If we have some left over, I'll drop a video on Saturday like this. But that will be open on Monday, so tune in for that, guys. I'm out of town this weekend, so if you need me, hit me up over here in the Discord. I will be taking your guys' questions over here if you guys have them. I know the market's been frustrating lately for some of you, and for me as well. There's been some trades this week that really went against me. But hey, that's the market, folks. We keep it pushing. We keep it moving. We stay on course, right? We don't let our failures define us. We keep on moving. Guys, I think the markets are setting up very nicely. There was some really nice setups in today's video. So again, watch for this to open back up on Monday. You guys can get your chart requests in after that. And then we will continue on next week. God bless you guys. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And we'll chat soon.